Don't feel the blood at first. Not really. There's pain, sharp and burning, but adrenaline dulls it enough that you keep moving, one staggering step after another. The world feels distant, muffled, as if the fog has crawled inside your head and wrapped itself around your thoughts. Your vision blurs. You reach out blindly, fingers scraping against rusted metal, and then your strength gives out entirely. You hit the ground hard. Cold earth presses into your cheek. The coppery scent reaches you then, thick and unmistakable. You try to push yourself up, but your arms tremble uselessly beneath you. The blood loss is caught up at last. The fog swells closer. Heavy footsteps crunch through leaves nearby. You tense weakly, expecting the worst, expecting pain, the end of a trial, the hook. Instead, the footsteps stop. The trapper looms over you, massive and unmoving, his silhouette blocking out the dim light above. His mask reflects nothing, gives nothing away. You can't read his face, can't tell what he's thinking. You wait for the strike, but it doesn't come. Evan notices the blood first, the way it pools beneath you, the way your breathing is shallow and uneven. He's seen this before, seen bodies slow, seen lives slip away in the dirt. Something tightens in his chest, and he kneels. The movement is heavy, deliberate, like he's lowering a wall rather than a man. The ground groans under his weight. He doesn't touch you yet, just stays here, toweling even on one knee. His gaze sweeps the area. Traps. Too many of them. Hidden in the brush, beneath leaves, scattered carelessly during the hunt. Without question, Ivan reaches out and snaps one shut, then another and another. The short metallic clings echo through the fog as he disarms every trap within reach, his movements precise despite the size of his hands. He clears the ground around you completely, leaving nothing that could bite, snag, or finish what the blood loss started. Only when the area is safe does he turn back to you. Slowly, carefully, he removes one glove and sets it beside. His bare hand hovers over you, large and scarred, hesitating, not from fear, but from awareness of his own strength. He presses his palm against the ground beside your shoulder instead, grounding himself. You barely make a sound, barely audible, but he hears it. Your breathing is long, too shallow, too fast. Ivan reaches into his belt and pulls free a strip of cloth, already stained from previous use. He doesn't rush. He knows rushing costs mistakes, and mistakes cost lives. He lifts the fabric to your line of sight first, a warning, an intention. Then he moves. His touch is firm but careful as he applies pressure to the wound. Steady hands doing what they've been forced to learn through brutal repetition. The pressure hurts. Your body jerks instinctively, but his grip doesn't falter. He adjusts instead, redistributing force, minimizing pain where he can. Stay, he rumbles. It's not loud, not threatening, just a low, grounded sound that vibrates through the earth beneath you. You cling to it. He looks in silence after that, tearing cloth, binding wounds, slowing the bleed. His movements are economical, practiced. There was nothing gentle about him, but there was control, precision. When your strength starts to give out again, when your eyes flutter dangerously, Evan shifts closer. He positions himself between you and the open fog, his broad back turned outward like a barricade. If anything comes close, killer or otherwise, it would have to go through him first. He plants his axe into the dirt beside him, a warning. His presence becomes an anchor, solid, unmoving. The fog presses in, but it doesn't dare cross the invisible line he's drawn around you. Your breathing stutters, and Evan notices immediately. He reaches back without warning, resting two fingers against your wrist. Your pulse is weak, fluttering, but it's still there. Not yet, he mutters, more to the world than to you. Minutes pass, maybe longer. Time behaves strangely here. He doesn't leave. Even when betrayal urges him forward, even when the instinct tells him to hunt, even when the entity's pressure coils tighter around his thoughts, he stays. When his breathing finally steadies, still shallow but no longer frantic, Evan exhales slowly through his nose. His grip on his axe loosens just a fraction. You shift weakly, fingers brushing against his discarded glove. He freezes, but carefully he turns just enough to look at you again. You're still pale, still hurt, but your eyes are open now, unfocused, yet aware, alive. Evan reaches out and nudges the glove closer to your hand, not touching you directly, but offering something solid to hold on to. You take it. Your fingers curl on the leather like it's a lifeline. He nods once. When it's time to move again, when the fog demands motion and survival, Evan stands, towering once more, but he doesn't immediately leave. He looks back one last time. Then, with deliberate care, he resets a single trap several feet away, not near enough to endanger you, but close enough to deter anything else from approaching. A final act of protection. When he walks away, heavy footsteps fading into the fog, but the space he leaves behind feels safer, and long after he's gone, you're still alive because he chose to stand still.